In this video, I'm going to show you how to make one of this from scratch, making your own pattern so you can make just another one like it. So let's pretend that this is a pretty sweater that I'll be making and that this is the fabric that I will be using. So the first thing I do is I fold the sweater in half and I make sure that all the edges are placed together. Then I take the fabric and I fold it again. Let's see. Okay, that's about right. Okay, and I'll be outlining all the pieces for the sweater. And I will begin outlining the front of the sweater. Okay, so I set this here, take my marker or my pencil and I go around the edges and I make a little line here where the armpit begins, and then I go back to the top of the shoulder and I make a line again where the top of the shoulder begins, and again I make a little mark where the edge of the neck begins, and I said this is going to be the back or the front, doesn't matter. Let's make the back of the sweater. So here it is. Then I take my chicken out of the way and let's see. Then I outline the edge of the arm and I follow the seam. And there it is. I have the back of the sweater now. Let's do the front. So it's pretty much the same thing. This is going to be the front, and I do the same thing as I did with the shoulder. I lift the fabric or the sweater and I mark around the edge of the neck, and that's how I create the curve. Ta-da! I have the front. Okay, now let's do the sleeves. Take the sweater, grab the top of the sleeves, place it like this on the fabric, and outline again. So here is how it goes around, and when I get to the curve, I lift the sweater, make sure things are not moving, and this is where the line ended. I'm going to make just a little bit of an extra line just to make a mark, and I go around the seam, and it's a little bit of a curve, and I just follow the curve. You just have to twist it a bit to make sure that you are following and creating a curve. And there is the sleeve. Of course I need 2 of those, so I do the same thing. Grab the sleeve again and do the same thing. Let's outline. So here is where the fabric of the sleeve meets with the arm, the body of the sweater. So I make a little mark. So now I have these pieces. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I need 2 more pieces. Okay, so let's do this. Let's see, I'm going to cut the pieces that I have. We just need 2 more pieces. Okay, we need to cut piece of fabric to create the hem of the neck, and the same thing, another piece of fabric for the back of the neck. I'm going to create a curve, and it needs to match the front of the sweater. It's going to be like this, and the width of it is going to be 1.5 inches. Okay, here's the back. Do the same thing. Okay, and I want to make sure it measures the same as it did before. So now I have all the pieces. Now I'm ready to sew.